what a difference a day makes. The weather stopped changing its mind and the sun finally came out. With 4 legs on the Dart River today, the first upstream run was due to start at 8:30. With the river flow returning to normal, discoloration was the only real issue with plenty of flow. A moment for Nigel Cromie early on could easily have cost, but it didn't. It would be one of dozens of nearlies that plenty of competitors would experience over the 4 passes. Cromie's downstream attack amounted to naught when filler was dislodged from the entry to the jet pump, and that meant restricted top speed. Our North American visitors made a great showing on the first upstream leg, Canadian Rick Hollingwood safely negotiating the Dart braids to the upstream marker.
Tried to stay in the deep water, had to make a few quick decisions halfway up and kept the boat in the water, so we were happy. Overall, I'm just hoping to get dry feet when I'm done.
The Canadian gave way to the fast-moving Mike Pooley, who excels in shallow water navigation and made short work of the Dart. The fastest piston-powered boat was set for a great day. American Ryan Rogers was also right on the money.
We're starting to learn a little, every time we run it, we get a little bit better at it.
The downstream leg was a different story, and the American was in trouble and never really found the rhythm necessary to stay in the main channel.
Cameron's boat is a multi-purpose vehicle. It is a boat, and then coming downriver, it was also an ATV. We went across a few bare gravel shelves, and the Dart got us.
But things weren't so good later in the day for the return run, when he entered the river mouth too soon and ran out of water and luck. Rogers was in good company though. NZ1 started the trend on the downstream leg. John Derry struggling to find the best channels.
I didn't think we'd get out of it, to be honest, so pretty pleased to get down there, to be perfectly honest. It kind of just got worse from there, where I think we hit every bank that was possible coming downstream.
Even local knowledge was no advantage.
We were off track pretty much straight away, so yeah, no, it made it quite exciting for us.
Mark Cromie's prediction of Ben Baxter's twin turbocharged V8 shining through didn't come to fruition.
Nice tight river. We thought we'd push pretty hard this morning, and we sort of come flat out into a wee bit of a choppy bit turning, and it unloaded and it spun us sideways onto the water and pushed the whole side in and moved all the fuel tank and that over onto the engine, so we're sort of out for the weekend.
Tauronga's Ben Quinn doesn't get to both South Island rivers often and has been using this 3-day event to get his eye back in. It had a bit of a setback early on though.
Yeah, this morning had a fairly good grounding, so yeah, first time back up the Dart for many years, and then this afternoon had a real clean run both ways, so all in all very happy with today's effort. You sort of remember the river better the second time through, and you know, find a bit more speed where you can.
Justin Hill found himself following Stephen Shearing on the downstream leg. The result was less than perfect.
I had one little moment coming down, but that was just because we were chasing someone too hard and missed the channel, so yeah, otherwise that could run. So.
But the weekend came to a premature end when the bolts on the flywheel sheared off in the afternoon. Repairs to Quick Kiwi at the lunch break had the young Cromie back to full throttle. The result was instant. Quickest time upstream, hauling 30 seconds out of Regan Williamson, who himself had been quicker than John Derry. Derry and Williamson struggled on the second downstream leg, not finding the right channels at the right time. And although the lead pair still finished on top, the 777 pilot is now in command outright. Mike Pooley, meantime, was pleased with his day on the river.
We touched a bit going up the first time. The second time I think we nailed it the second time, so no, the motor's still sweet, and we'll talk tomorrow for another good day. Weather's great, so. Yep.
Last year, Nick Sullivan had his first grounding in a race. Today, he repeated the performance while leading CX.
And we nearly got through, and we just had to shoot across a little bank and into a pool.
But Lady Luck was on his side, and he got going again with a short push, surrendering his lead to yesterday's hard luck story, Jason Young. CX class is close competition, and while not everyone can win, there are plenty of competitors who enjoy the competition. But not every day is going to be a good one.
I like shallow rivers, and boat seems to fly a lot more definitely has its challenges though. Looking into that sun with the dirty water is difficult.
And Craig Robinson continues his track record of starting and finishing every leg without a blemish.
Our day's been great, yep, clean runs, 4 of them, so yeah, we've been putting a few clean runs together, marathon and this, so we're quite pleased with the way things are going.
And the final results will come tomorrow after the SBT Otago Rivers Race reconvenes in the Matukituki River in Wanaka.